Greetings and welcome back to some more Lara Croft Tomb Raider Anniversary, and we are going on to... I can't remember, I just hit resume game. It's either Atlantis or the Great Pyramid. I'm not sure which one they went for. I'll have a wee ramble about the name of the final level when we get to it. Oh, actually, come on, could we have the name of the level pop up, please? Could we have the name... Right, okay, it's not popping up. Can we just come back here, because this is actually a really good example of this. Oh, cool. Is this not gorgeous? I love both the original game and this version have really nice, distinctive, unique feels for once we go inside of the pyramid. So it really makes you feel like it's something unlike anything else in the rest of the game. But I just think this is such a striking... in some ways it's quite simplistic. I mean, I'm sure that whoever came up with this design would argue with that. But from a layman's point of view, it is kind of simplistic, you know, these lines, these symbols. Oh, actually, some of them look a bit Egyptian. So is the idea that it's meant to be from the various places where these tombs are? And this is all kind of pulled together into one? I'm not sure what the intention was. I'm not sure if they talk about that on the commentary. Maybe I'll have to go back and listen to that. But yeah, the simplicity of these yellow lines and shapes and symbols, it's just really distinctive and stands out from the rest of the game. It actually reminds me a wee bit of Tron, all these coloured lights. But actually, because it's kind of relatively simple but also very distinctive, it means that when you get to Underworld and you get to the last level, I think, is it Yggdrasil, the name of that section, when you first start to go back into the place that's got these kind of markings on the walls. Again, you know, you see the connection between the two locations, even though it's two different games, you see how the locations are connected. I think that's really nicely done, in a simplistic but really effective kind of a way. So at some point we're going to learn what this level is called. The Great Pyramid. You know, I actually had it in my head they went for Atlantis. I suppose... What's that? I think that was just ammo. So I do remember this is quite a long level, I think. It is a very long level in the original game as well. Oh yes. Oh, interesting that we... oh, I suppose they do have to take physical... like sort of actually think about how it would actually operate in a real world environment, because of course in the original you just run forward into that room, but maybe they do have to take into account that you'd have to work your way down a bit. We did work our way down a bit, didn't we? But then we spend most of the level working our way up. Yeah, again, like all this like sort of alien, and alien is of course in inverted commas, language. Just, oh god, it's so lovely. Oh. Yeah, but yeah, as I was saying, it's a very long level both in the original game and this, but I think it's also a level that's got a lot of distinctive things about it and a lot of really memorable things. You know, everybody remembers climbing up the like the sort of the central bit of the pyramid with the lava underneath. Everybody remembers baking Lara. Now they are basically big giant eggs in the original, but yeah, everything's a bit more sort of slimy and sort of organic in this one. Although I don't think, like in the original game, you had these tunnels that kind of basically felt like you were going through an organic, like almost like a... I mean, I hate to say it, but you know, like the bowels of something. Like, ugh. I don't think there's anything of that, but certainly there's lots of slimy egg things on the walls. Oh, I was about to say the audio's cut out, but there we go. Yeah, I wouldn't stand too close to the lava when there's the earth is shaking. Does it not look like a cheese and tomato pizza? Ah, because that's what we needed to brighten up our day. Right, hang on a minute. Where's... Oh, I don't have the Uzi thing. No, I mean the Magnums. Oh my god. Oh my god, seriously? Seriously? Oh my god, I got stuck. Oh man, is that not just so frustrating when that happens in games, when you get stuck in the death loop? Like you just can't seem to break free. Oh, get off of me. Right, and oh. Oh, of course there's a... Oh. Oh, I keep forgetting that you can do the recover thingy. Right, the music's still playing. Why is the music still playing? There's still these two here. They haven't erupted. Ah, I was wondering if this door might be open now. What actually caused it to open though? The power of earthquakes, perhaps? Oh, they're going to erupt once I come up here, aren't they? Yes, they have. Ah, a large medipack, and what? Oh god, the music's still playing? And some ammo and another large medipack. Seriously, I got all of them. All of them have... Oh, the music stopped now. Right, okay, 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 we should be fine. Gosh, I mean, again, lots of corridors. Anniversary loves its corridors. It's like classic Doctor Who. Ah, right, okay, okay. So somebody thought that it wasn't enough to be climbing up the central shaft of, oh. That was some ammo, and that's some shotgun shells that we can't pick up, and another large medipack. Yeah, it's not enough to be climbing up the central shaft of a pyramid. Why can I not look up? Seriously, why can I not crane the camera up any... Oh, what if I do that? There we go. Gosh, it doesn't seem that high, actually. It seemed really high in the original game, but that's probably draw distance issues. Yeah, but somebody decided that it also had to be a timing puzzle? Oh no, I have to shoot the thing first. I'm gonna go back to that. No, switch to the... Thank you. Oh! Just die already. Let's see it. Oh, it just kind of... Oh, was that it landing there? Oh no, maybe not. Right. Oh god, there are some bits in this that just drive me absolutely bonkers, you know, like that's a pretty simplistic timing thingy, but it does get a wee bit more awkward. Some of the higher up ones. Yeah, I was just thinking, just need to make sure some wanker doesn't come out of the... Oh! This is kind of annoying actually. I'd love to see them actually burn on the lava. Did the platform just move? Oh, I can't mind if the platforms move. Oh, jump up, and there we go. Right. Although, actually, yes, we are pretty much staying, are we, for the most part? Staying... Oh, God. Oh, no. We're staying in the middle for the most part, and then we... Oh, I can't actually mind. Right, let's... Oh! Die, 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 please. No, 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 no. I don't think we should worry about the wall thingy at a time like this. Oh, I did catch that one. They do just kind of fade. Why is the platform going in? Oh. Right, okay, I see what I need to do. It's just... Oh, sometimes it's a bit footery. Right. And along. And... Fuck, my computer just... Right, sorry about that. That is, somebody... Oh, shoot. Oh, God, I forgot about these two. Oh. No. Ah. I was having a wee chat with somebody in the comment section to the last video where they were saying about how lava is... because of the density of lava, you can't actually sink into it. So Lara shouldn't actually... Oh. And I did point out that that did technically mean that the original game was more accurate in the whole death by lava thing than Anniversary, because of course she does just lie on the lava. And then this person did comment about Gollum in Return of the King, the way he sinks into the lava, and it's probably all his fault. And actually, I have thought that there is something quite similar about the way Gollum sinks into the lava and the way Lara does. I have had that thought in the past. So yeah, probably this is... Oh bugger. Where? Oh bugger. Oh, I had to go along and... Oh. Yeah, so that probably is Lord of the Rings influence reaching far and wide, because of course this game would have only come out a few years after it, so it would have been feeling... It would have still been quite a big strong influence. Oh, I've just noticed the symbols. As you shoot that thing, the symbols that light up. Oh, God! I mean, at least in the original game you could back up into corridors. Oh, just die already. Come on. Thank you. Right, let me just check. Yeah, we have to swing across. Oh, of course, there's the other thing there, and then we grab onto the pillars there. Yeah, right, okay. Right, okay, come on, we can do this. We can do this. We've done this many times before, Lara, you and I. Let's just do it. I still don't know who thought time puzzles over lava was a good idea. There we... Oh, good lord. Just for a second there, I thought she wasn't going to grab it. Oh, she knows how to make my heart thump sometimes, does Lara? Oh, I beg your pardon. I didn't actually explain what just happened. I forgot to turn on the switch for my laptop. That's why we got that little interruption. And that is not the first time I have done that in this Let's Play. Was it the Cistern? And I'm sure Windows 10 caused the... Was it St. Francis? Oh, don't you dare, Lara. Sure there was somewhere else that Windows 10 interrupted or caused the game to crash or something. There we go. Oh, should they just fade? Oh, bugger. Bugger. Come on. So even the platforms are out to get us. But is Windows 10 not just the biggest pile of pish ever? Like, I'm sure the reason I can't record Tomb Raider The Last Revelation is because of Windows 10. Because I was able to record it years ago. When I was on Vista. You know, for all the shit that people always gave Vista, I never really had any major issues with it. Oh, there's the old music back from the first game that you can't hear because of all the gunfire. Oh, damn it, you're still alive. Oh god, no, no. Oh, is that it? No, that is not it. Come on. Oh, this is... Oh, gosh, I had... Oh, thank God for that. Oh, I have gone into sweaty palms territory that every gamer knows so well. Yeah, so we are essentially at the top of it already, but of course there's so much more... Oh. Maybe that one was just like, oh hell, I'm not fighting her. Ah... Interesting, they don't, like, this is quite a strong recurring feature in the original game, the slamming doors. And this game doesn't really do it much. I don't remember it being anywhere else, just in this bit here. Oh no. Oh right, okay, I thought maybe that was something that was short-circuiting and it was gonna, you know, like the pickup. Yeah, do you know there's not many places in the old Tomb Raider games where the pickup is actually a trap of some kind, but it's happened just enough that it makes me really paranoid. And thrice. Looks like a... yeah. I was about to say, it does look like a good spot for it. Oh, I balls that up. I could have done that. Oh, God! Right. Where... Oh, I used all the Uzis. That was pretty... Well, I mean, what else was I meant to do? I was fighting monsters over lava. Oh! There's... Bacon Lara! Oh, how the hell am I meant to... Oh, I do not like this. I don't like the sound of their foot pads on the ground. Come on, we can... Oh, there we go, Bacon Lara. I'm fairly certain no one else in fandom refers to her as Bacon Lara, and I'm a vegetarian, so I don't know why that name stuck with me. Yeah, but look at her. So in the original, it's really quite weird, and I've heard... she does the same motions and everything, that's great. I've heard, like, sort of fan theories that Natla is kind of taunting Lara with this kind of, like, sort of duplicate version, you know, like, I do know that I think it's in the commentaries for this game that they talk about how the original version was meant to be a sort of because Bacon Lara's boobs bouncing about are all the more obvious. Oh, oh my god. The idea was meant to be that it was like a sort of exaggerated version of Lara, so it's uber skinny and the head is really weird. It's almost like E.T. It's very E.T.-ish. I have thought before about how exaggerated Lara's, like, it didn't feel exaggerated at the time, Lara's little sort of "you haven't moved me in a few seconds" movements, but when you watch Bacon Lara do it, it is they do look kind of weird. Yeah, but with this one they've kind of just gone for a more realistic look to the shape of Bacon Lara. You know, it's like basically just somebody with their skin flailed off. Well, I wish we could actually get closer. Oh! Oh! Oh, wow! Holy crap! Look at that. Oh, you can see, if you look at the mouth, you can see the wall behind her. We're literally seeing right through her head. Oh my god, that is absolutely grotesque, is it not? Absolutely grotesque. It really is like somebody's just had their skin flailed off. Ugh. Right, well, let's kill it with fire. Oh, pickups. Now, if you were Uzi ammo, I'd be. Oh, you are! Haha! I'd be very happy. Right, so, there should be oh, but we have to. Do we not have to get something out first? To. Oh, is there something to do with this? Because I'm sure. Ah! But is this timed? Guys, let go of it. Yeah, bloody is and all. Oh. So how are we getting up there? Is it something to do with climbing up? See, ladders along onto the platform and then along there. Oh, but we have to flip a switch, don't we? Ah! I thought we had to grab something and then jump onto the... Oh yes, because I just stood on a switch. Okay, great. That's just what we needed, wasn't it? More of these guys to ruin the day. Right, so is it down? Yes, it's down there. Oh, the switch is over on that one. I can't, like, sort of make her. No, she is not for doing that. Right, oh, no, no, oh, no, down, right. Hang on a minute, we were up there, so... Right, okay, so it's that one directly across I need to go to. Right, turn, 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 turn. Right, go, 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 faster, faster than that. There we go. What did that switch thingy do? Was that just the thing that triggered the... Oh no, but there was a switch on that side. Bugger. Oh, bugger, I didn't even see... Oh, of course, of course. Oh, lock onto the damn thing. Right, so there's this switch here. Right, that's not the switch I wanted. Oh. No. Move over to this side. I do like the light that's coming out of this middle stand here. There must be more lava underneath there as well. And there's like sort of heat steamy stuff coming out of that as well. Okay. Oh, right. So actually all I have to do is... Oh no. Oh, but that one's still covered, so I do need to then bring us back round again. Oh. Right, let go. Fuck my life. Why is everything in Anniversary timed? Oh god, why do I keep The action button is the Y button, aka the triangle button, and it's just... What am I playing at the moment that's... I've been playing a lot of Dragon Age 2. What's the action button? No, it is. It's the A button, aka the X button. That's the action button in that game. So this, yeah, that's probably why. I do get terribly confused when I switch from when I switch from one game to the other. The control schemes do. Don't ask me why I've been playing Dragon Age 2 recently. I got that game when it came out and I couldn't get into it. Then I tried a couple of years ago, couldn't get into it. And on a whim, I just tried it again about 2 weeks ago, and I've been there we go. I've been haha.
Talk about being your own worst enemy.
Oh, we've got to have the little quip. Yeah, for whatever reason, the last few weeks I've been really obsessed with with Dragon Age 2. I think for all of its faults, and there are a lot of faults in it, the story and the characters, oh my god, the story and the characters are actually done really well, and that's kind of what keeps you. I mean, at time of recording, I finished my first playthrough. Yes, I'm going to have a second playthrough yesterday, and I was actually really shocked with where it went, you know, like in the closing a couple of missions, in particular the stuff that happened in the last mission. I was actually really quite shocked as to where the story went and what it did with some of the characters, you know. So, but you know, sometimes a game, for all its faults, if it's got that special something that keeps you hooked, sometimes that is enough for you to just look past the very obvious flaws. Oh, we're at this bit. Right. God almighty, oh yeah, of course, there has to be bad guys. There has to be bad guys. We can't just have a puzzle. Oh, get off of me, I don't want to hug you. Oh gosh. But are these not timed? Oh, maybe they're not actually. Oh, piss off! God's sake, somebody needs to teach Atlantean creatures that a woman needs her space. You know, you can't just treat her like that. What was I thinking? Oh, trying to do this on the, wait a minute, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? What the hell is this? I don't remember. Wait a minute. Yeah, trying to do this in the original game on the iPad. So, like, I was utterly convinced that that was the bit where I was going to have to stop playing. And yet somehow I just managed to trooper on through it. Because I don't have any kind of control pad for my... Did I say PlayStation or iPad? I meant iPad. So it was hell, just using the touchscreen. I don't rightly know what I'm doing. What am I doing here? I genuinely can't remember. Do I just have to jump? Oh! Right. Oh. Okay, cool. Oh, well, that wasn't nearly as difficult as I thought it would be. Okay. So wait, are we at the end of the level? Wait, what's that? Is that a, is that oh. Is that the game being sneaky, or was I just standing in the wrong spot? Oh no 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 no! Oh. Right, let's get that. Let's see what that thingy was. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. It's fun when you find those. Oh. Oh, what have we found? The torque of embitterment. That's not a torque. I thought the torque was the thing that went round your neck. You know, like the sort of the metal thick necklace thingy. The sacred golden necklace. Oh, right, okay. Necklace was worn by Atlantean priestess Judge only to. But Atlantis is. Alright, so are we in fictional places now? Because Atlantis wasn't a real place, was it? Was it not just something that turned up in Greek storytelling? Well, anyway, the sacred golden necklace was worn by Atlantean priestess judges. Oh, I love that it's a priestess judge. Only during sentencing of criminals that had offended the god kings of Atlantis, as any discretion against the rulers was punishable by execution. This torque quickly became a symbol of death itself. Wow. So, the god kings. Would that be in reference to Tehokan, Qualopec and Natla? So basically anybody talked smack about the three of them, they got executed. Holy cow. Right, let's get through here. Oh, I better remember to jump. Right, well that was not nearly as long as I thought it would be. I'm sure that mind you, in the original game, I think one of the big criticisms, and as much as I love the original game, I think one of the big criticisms of it is it does feel like it's a room, and then they stick another room on, and then they stick another room on, and then we'll have this bit going up here, and we'll have this room here, and that. You know, it feels like. I mean, games are always products of their time. It feels like at that time in level design it was, we'll stick this here and then we'll put this here and we'll put that there. Whereas in this era in which Anniversary has been made, it does feel like everything was very kind of refined. You might almost argue too refined. You know, it would have been fun to just have a bit more to this level, but I don't know if sometimes they worry about attention spans and all that, but that is not nearly as long as I was expecting it to be. But enjoyable. I mean, they do have all of the main things down, like the climbing up of the. It's interesting how they instead of like in the original game you emerge into the central area to jump across, and then you go adventuring about, and then you have a bit of an ascent, and then you have to jump across. Whereas in this, you just stay in the central area and work your way up that. So maybe it is more of an attempt to just really highlight the idea of climbing up something. But of course, in Anniversary, everything has to be a timing puzzle. Although interestingly, the getting into this area where Lara is frozen right now, that was a timing puzzle in the original game. You know, flipping the switch to open the door and then flipping another switch to pull down the bridge, and then having to get over before they both close. So it's kind of I don't know. I'll have to listen to the commentaries once I'm done with this, I think. But anyway, when we come back, we will be going on to. I have no idea. I can't. It's really the name of the last level really irritates me, and I can't even remember what it is. But I'll have that ramble when we get to it.